This lesson is on long division of polynomials. You'll use long division when your divisor is not a monomial. In this case, it's a binomial. The problem could look like this with the division symbol, or it could be written like this with the fraction bar. Divisor goes outside, dividend goes inside. Notice my original problem, I did not have a y squared term, but I put one in here as a spacer. So I just put the coefficient to a 0, and that allowed me to input that term in there. If you have a third degree polynomial for your dividend, notice you'll have 4 terms. So you'll have 4 columns. The third degree, second degree, first degree, and the 10 would represent y to the 0 power, 0 degree. If you had a fourth degree polynomial, then you would have 5 columns. Now when we work through the division here, you'll see it parallels what you do with numbers. Let's look at this problem. 5,139 divided by 29. I'm going to take 29 into 51, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to round 29 to 30. So imagine this was a 30 right here, and I would take 3 into the 5. It goes 1 time. So I'm going to put a 1 there. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 2 is 2. And then subtract. And you get 2 and a 2 there. Now bring down the 3. Now 30, I rounded that. I'll look at the 3 into the 22. It goes 7 times. 7 times 9 is 63. 7 times 2 is 14 plus the 6 would give you 20. You subtract that and you get 20. Bring down the 9. And this will again go 7 times. And you'll get 203. The remainder would be 6. The remainder becomes your numerator, and the divisor will be your denominator. Now watch how closely this matches when we work with polynomials. Second step is key. It says to take the first term of the dividend and divide it by the first term of the divisor. So the first term of the dividend is y cubed. I'm going to divide that by y, and I get y squared. Place that up here, and now you can see why I wanted to put that spacer in there, so I had a spot for that y squared. Now multiply y squared times minus 2, minus 2y squared. Y squared times y is y cubed. Now you subtract, but I'm going to do subtracting by adding the opposite. So draw the line, change the sign, and add. That's the same thing as subtracting, but it works a lot better when you have all these negative signs going on. And then bring down the minus 3y. Now, first term is 2y squared in the dividend. Divide that by the first term of the divisor, which will always be y. And that gives you 2y. Line it up. It's plus 2y. 2y times minus 2, minus 4y. 2y times y, 2y squared. Subtract. Draw the line, change the sign, and don't forget to add. And you get y. Bring down to 10. First term in the dividend there is y. First term in the divisor is, again, is always y. That gives you 1. And so you put a plus 1 right up there. 1 times minus 2 is minus 2. 1 times y is y. Draw the line. Change the sign. Add. You get 12. That's your remainder. Now, the remainder becomes the numerator, and the divisor, which is y minus 2, is your denominator. And there you go.